Hey there, Angel of Galaxy, back with more channeled messages. Just want to say, as always, a very big thank you to each and every one of you who has been commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing. It's free, guys, to subscribe, so if you enjoy my content, I would appreciate if you could subscribe for me. This just lifts the algorithm. Also, just want to explain that I've had the flu over this weekend, but I really wanted to get a Monday video out for you guys, so if my voice goes a bit strange, excuse. Okay, I'll try my best. Okay, right. So remember, spirit works through us in mystical and mysterious ways. These messages may not go directly to the intended person. They may be talking about someone you know. It could be their love lost one or a situation around you or them. Just, remember, if I say male or female, we have both aspects of the divine feminine and masculine, so please take it as it resonates. Okay. Okay. I got told off for sitting here and doing this, so I'm going to try my best today, okay. It's the spirit reminding me of, well, a little fur baby. I decided to take a stroll a few days ago, and it was in such warm sunshine. When I'm filming this video, it's like torrential rain here in the middle of July in London, which is not great, but hey ho. Anyway, as soon as I went on this walk, I started to notice spiritual nudges. These signs and synchronicities came pretty quickly. The first sign was a black van with pink hearts scattered all over the bodywork. This was a dog walking service. The license plate said DP10, so that may mean something to you, the initials or the number. So this may be relevant, yeah? And then I stepped over a child's chalk drawing on the pavement, and it was a dog, so beautifully drawn by a child, with a bone. But it also had the name Sandy. Now, it may not have anything to do with this. Remember, souls piggyback on one particular message. It could be a Sandy, you could be Sandy, someone watching in the environment. You know how it goes if you watch this channel. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else to enjoy. But anyway, the next sign that came, or nudge should I say, it was on a box which stated time to wine, but not wine as in Y-I-N-E, but wine as in a dog would do, with a H. But it was called Wine and Dine. I love that. I thought it was quite a good take on that. And funnily enough, my dog, I've never heard her whine ever. This is dog food for sure, of course, yeah. Anyway, just as I started to walk toward the park, I was met by a car, which was completely covered in green astroturf. It was great. The registration had easy on it, with an I, so obviously an astroturf company. And all I kept thinking was grass, just about to step into the park, dogs love a bit of grass, don't they? It's doggy's delight. My last sign was a Range Rover. So Rover, they call dogs Rover. And it had the registration K9, which I found really, honestly, these signs and synchronicities are brilliant. Now the initials, the rest of the reg was HJV, so I don't know whether those initials mean anything, KHBJ to somebody. Yeah, so it's pretty obvious by now that this message is related to a canine. Okay, so I've got this lovable, chatty older lady with me. Her energy's nice. Could have been a grandma link. Remember, a grandma could be, could be a sister, couldn't it, to somebody, a mother, or this or that, so, take it as it resonates. She would have been 5'6", 7. And I'm seeing it very clearly, an apron, a wooden flower rolling pin, and pastry, okay? could be something that she would like to do. I'd like to say a square-shaped face. And I feel she would have worn a lot of blouses, but collars seem very significant with this. Sensible shoes, well-spoken, funny, and of course, I'm told a real animal lover. Also, I can see, like, you know, everybody used to love ornaments back in the day, you know. I don't know if it was a sign of having a bit of money at one point, you know, at the living room with lots of ornaments. But yeah, I can see them on, like, possibly a sideboard or somewhere like that. She would have had at least 4 dogs in her life. Could be more, but yeah, okay. Right, so I'm being told that she sees your frustration. Something about the people around you that don't understand the grief that you're feeling right now. How it has broken your heart to lose your best friend. She wants you to know that she was with you when he took his last breath. When you held him in your arms, aware of the profound sense of emptiness and grief that you felt. Ah, I've been there, trust me, 3 times already. She understands that you miss the companionship, loyalty, and unconditional love that this beautiful dog gave you. Gosh, yeah, I'm just being taken to a horrible, empty, overwhelming void feeling that I felt as soon as the energy leaves the physical body, the soul, and for some time after that. Oh, I do feel for you. Whoever this is, I just want to give you a big hug. Look, she wants you to remember spiritual energy. And she also says she's with you and your dog. Sorry, she's with you at times and she's with your dog right now. Sorry, I got that wrong. I don't know, there's a feeling of feeling settled and very at home, so don't worry. And just remember your bond transcends time. You know, all animals have souls. And this is according to numerous studies done in spiritual psychology. You know, without souls, how could we be living things? We would not be alive. The soul is a place where emotions flow out of, where they reason and make decisions. You know, while there is a consensus that animals possess a soul, the question is, do they have an immortal soul? Some beliefs say, but most religious beliefs disagree. I don't know, Spirit really wants me to share an experience I had. So I used to, occasionally go up to my local spiritualist church. I was sat in the audience and I'd taken my last surviving dog with me. And she's normally just sits on my knee and she's not really bothered about anything, but she kept on trying to get off my lap and she was pulling really badly to get to the back of the church. Now, I hadn't really turned around. I was like, stop, I can't hear what's going on, pulled her back. And then the medium, who didn't know me, was from a different area, came on and said that my mother had come with 3 dogs on a lead that holds 3. Now, I used to have one of those. And now it all made sense. My dog, that's normally actually quite shy and would just prefer to be sitting on my lap, had seen my other dogs at the back of the church. And this was confirmed, and it was just so beautiful. So for all those who have lost animals, just know they're still there. She even described each and every one of them, so that was beautiful. So my mother had realised that I was missing my little dogs and decided to do that for me from the other side of the veil. Okay. Anyway, for anyone else who's just lost an animal or has lost an animal before, I hope that helps you. Okay. got the name Milo. Remember, these could be, they don't have to be the name. Ruler comes to mind. Gizzy, would be Gizmo maybe. Leo, Marty, Olivia, Kathy, Anne, Louise, Gina. Okay, I think that's it with that. Yeah. Sam, so the dog could have been called, I don't know. We'll Sam, Sandy, something like that. If not, don't worry. Okay, right, next message, please. So my next message coming in. Go ahead. I'm getting a little bit told off for being here. Oh, oops. So somebody here, I'm told, is facing financial and health challenges. The message coming in, there's a need to believe all will be okay and you will be provided for. Stop questioning your security and support system. You know, a way to do this is to surrender and allow yourself to be open to it. Sometimes we think we're surrendering, but we're not. Something in my life is unfolding at the moment, but once it's all gone through, I will talk about that on my channel. Something I've been waiting for years, so anyway. So I'm being told that you always care for people. You're often found lifting others up, only it's important now to pamper yourself and get ready to receive for this change. For a change, I should say. There's a feeling that this might be quite alien to you, as you always step up and put yourself last. This message is coming from a very proud family member. He describes himself as larger than life in many ways. He would have been described as large, chubby. He wouldn't have been that tall though. Married twice. I'm seeing quite clearly in my mind's eye a pint glass with the most likely beer or a lager. And it looks like there's a social club with many people chattering away. It could be an act on as well, okay. Well, I'm told he was well known and frequented this establishment often. And I'm hearing Mike, the man. This could be someone in the surroundings, it could be him. Well, what he wants to say with this message is he had no regrets. It was the right time for him to go. I'm being told now to mention a bed, but he doesn't want to elaborate, so there may be some joke around a bed, or he could have crossed in a bed. You know, it could be different for different people. Take it as it resonates. Or there's something going on in your life where a bed needs to be replaced. Or you just bought one, I don't know. Anyway. Okay, with this message I have a Jack Russell or a cross. It could be a cross. Jack Russell with something else. A black cat and a budgie. These could have been childhood memory pets, or December's very relevant, and March. I have the numbers 55, 77, 9, 789, 10, 4 and 67. Okay. The names I have are Tracy, Grant, Stephen, Ryan, Erica, Dawn, and I have Bridget. And I've just got a few, I'm told. The initials G and A, B and C, S and K, and P and G. Lovely, thank you. Okay. So my angel number for today is 331, for whoever wants to hear this. The Ascendant Masters remind you their lives were testaments to the power of positive thinking. Keep your words, spoken, written, and thought, on a positive level to attract a more desirable outcome. And the healing words, your soul will keep you safe and give you the clear and loving guidance you seek. Okay. Right. Someone, I'm told that you're around a person who is inundated by negative self-talk. You know, I would say it's quite brutal and persistent, you know. Alright, so saying this person needs to change their pessimistic thoughts, Think of all the positive things in their life at this moment. You know, don't worry how large or small. Speak them out loud, everything that comes to mind. Instead of falling further into the negative mindset, they have to continue to be grateful until things change for them. Remember, people don't always realize what they are going through. It's also like a real feeling that it's a must to have compassion for yourself or their self and others. Yeah. And in turn be much more compassionate, definitely, to other people. There could have been incidents where where they were bullied at school, and this hasn't helped. Spirit is saying they want you to know that you are very much loved, and so is this person. I have Faye as a name, Melanie, Carla, Sue, Joan. Okay, Veronica is coming out. Okay, thank you very much. So, a soul can never die. So I want to talk a little bit about this. There is no such thing as death. Death is very much an illusion. A soul can never be harmed, and nothing can put out the light of your being. Many believe that by ending the physical body they cease to exist. Nothing can be further than the truth. Likewise, there is no further condemnation when you cross over. Just an awareness of the choices your soul needed to experience. When a soul goes home and is freed from limitations to the earthly mind, it will be restored to fullness of its glory and continue to live in eternal energy of God, source energy. And a small poem today, love the most. It's always those who love the most who most miss the ones they love. When comes the parting of the ways and clouds loom dark above, but tears will pass, your skies will clear, then will you smile again, and comfort finding memories which now bring bitter pain. I don't know who the author was, but thank you for that. Right. So I'm hearing, can you feel the love tonight? And that's by Elton John. So the lyrics may mean something to you. Normally a soul will come through on a song, and this could be a memory, like I said. It could be something, maybe you've got a daughter who really enjoys this. It could be that time, which I believe was quite some time ago when this came out. But yeah, okay, so the song Can You Feel the Love Tonight is from Disney's The Lion King. And it carries a metaphorical meaning of embracing love, overcoming inner demons and accepting destiny. It emphasizes the transformative power of love, bringing people together and healing wounds. So that message may mean something to you in your life right now, or the song will, okay? When I think about the lyrics, they beautifully capture the essence of love and connection between the characters Simba and Nala. invoking feelings of peace and intimacy. Okay. There's a calm surrender to the rush of the day when the heat of the rolling wind can be turned away. An enchanted moment and it sees me through. It's enough for the restless warrior just to be with you. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for the wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. How it's laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe in the very best. There's a time for everyone if they only learn that the twisting kaleidoscope moves us all in turn. There's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors when the heart of the star-crossed Voyager beats in time with yours. So as I say, this may mean something to you. Maybe you have someone on the other side who really loved this Disney The Lion King, or Elton John, you know. Anyway, the initials I have with this are S and G, T and P, D and D, E and T, C and B, T and R, F and R, 8, 26, 49, 55, 74, 4, and I've got May and November with this message. So, gosh, I'm sorry, I think I've got a bit of a fever coming on. I'm like, right. Okay. What we got here? Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm hearing. Okay, so Spirit had taken me back to the other day when I was walking, and I heard this man whistling this tune, and he was like bibbidi bobbidi boo. So Cinderella original soundtrack, isn't it? Now I might get this a bit wrong because I'm actually burning up now. Sangrila Dula, Machika, Balula, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Put 'em together and what have you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Sangalula, Machika, Bula, bibbidi bobbidi boo. It'll do magic, believe it or not, bibbidi bobbidi boo. So, and then it goes again, but the thingamabob that does the job is bibbidi bobbidi boo. And then the next bit of that is put 'em together and what have you got? Bibbidi bobbidi, bibbidi bobbidi, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Alright, so it's also known as the Magic Song. It's a delightful novelty song introduced in the 1950s, so 1950 may be relevant, or just the 1950s, to whoever was wanting me to hear this. And it's a Disney animated feature film called Cinderella, isn't it? In the movie, it's performed by the fairy godmother, voiced by Verna Felton. So Verna may be a name and Felton, and the song captures the whimsical moment when the fairy godmother uses her magic to transform an orange pumpkin into a white carriage, 4 brown mice into white horses, and a grey horse into a white-haired coachman, and a brown dog into a white-haired footman. So I don't know who this is for, I'm only a messenger, but I heard it very clearly. And it's funny, you know, I hear it, then it's played again in my head, and then I can't stop hearing this whistling. So I don't know whether that really means something. Please comment in the comment section if it does for somebody. Maybe somebody was born in the 1950s. I don't know, you know. And it meant something to them on the other side. Or maybe there's a child now that really loved this Cinderella film or soundtrack. But there is something about that. So listen out for somebody who may be whistling that as well. That might be your loved one coming in as well, just to say hi. Anyway, alright, I think that's it. So we're just going to do one card today because I'm running a bit late and not really making as well. Dearest you, we have a secret for you. the more you think you know, the less you actually do. So if you are willing to keep an open mind, you will avoid the narrow confines of the know-it-all and open up to the unlimited potential that can be discovered only by the curious optimist. Curiosity allows you to discover new things, see the world from a different perspective, and find answers to the questions you might not even know you have. Right now, whatever is going on, it's important to know that you are not aware of all the aspects of it. You need to see to make an informed choice. You might be projecting a story that isn't totally true. So moving forward, your mantra could be, I don't know, or that's interesting, as you keep your mind and heart to new experiences and a richer existence overall. All of us over here on the other side want you to be all you can be. We are cheering for you. Can you hear us? Oh, that's it. Can you hear? Can you feel the love tonight? Can you? Just reminded me of that actually, one of the messages. So, and that is Postcard from Spirit. So, I'll leave that there for a second. If somebody wants to take a photo of that, if they can. I'm sorry, I've got my dressing gown on, so you can't see that. Just fresh out of bed. Okay, right. So, anyway, I'd just like to end by thanking each and every one of you for watching my channel. Excuse my voice, as I said, I've just had the flu. I'm grateful and humbled to have a platform where Spirit and I can co-create to bring messages to people who need them. Please stay safe, stay happy, and spread the love. I'm needing a bit of help on this channel, so liking and subscribing would be fabulous if you could do that for me. But anyway, if you've enjoyed, please do that. From my heart to yours. Till next time, bye.